Dear friends, today we are going to learn another two connectors that are usually used to join two contrary statements, namely despite and in spite of. We will learn the location of these connectors in the sentence and what they can be followed by concerning parts of speech. Let us start with the first one. Despite smoking 40 cigarettes a day, my grandfather lived to 100. Despite, this is a connector. Smoking, this is gerund. Smoking, this is gerund. So we can say that despite can be used at the beginning of the sentence and it can be followed by gerund. Look, it has connected the two phrases, clauses, namely, despite of smoking 40 cigarettes a day, this is the first part, and the second part, my grandfather lived to 100. So it has been followed by a gerund, and it has been used at the beginning of the sentence. Also, we can say despite his severe poverty. Poverty. This is a noun. You see, he finished his study. Here it has been used at the beginning of the sentence, namely despite, and it has been followed by a noun. Poverty. Poverty. So it can be followed by a gerund, and it can be followed by a noun. Another example. My grandfather lived to 100 a day despite smoking 100 cigarettes. Look, my grandfather lived to 100 despite smoking 100 cigarettes a day. Here, the connector despite has been used in the middle of the sentence and it has been followed by a gerund. So, despite can be used at the beginning of the sentence and at the end of the middle of the sentence. It can be followed by a gerund or by a noun. Let us have another example. In spite of terrible weather, they had a nice holiday. In spite of, it is a connector. It has been used at the beginning of the sentence and it is followed by a noun, namely weather. Namely weather. Number 4. They had a nice holiday in spite of the terrible weather. They had a nice holiday in spite of. Here it has been used and in the middle of the sentence. It has been used in the middle of the sentence. So, despite and in spite of, they can be used at the beginning of the sentence or in the middle of the sentence. They can be followed by noun or gerund. Thanks so much.